Um, so outside of the discussion of the monsters and the dragons and the Koopas, as it were, we also hear occasionally some talk of a dark forest. Um, does that correlate more with the monsters and the dragons that we face, or does that correlate with kind of the more daunting aspects of the hero's journey that we mentioned before last week?
It's both. Um, because the Dark Forest is the dragon's kingdom, and it is where the dragon reigns. It is the dragon's territory. It's his kingdom or her kingdom, their kingdom. So the Dark Forest is the unknown terrain for the hero. Uh, it's designed for the hero to traverse through it, discover its problem. There's always a problem in the dark forest. There's always some kind of thing to resolve in the dark forest. And in order to resolve it, you will eventually face the dragon. But in order to face the dragon, you must first deal with all the Koopas. Back to Mario reference. But you must deal with all the mini monsters in the unknown forest. And it's perceived as training, strengthening. The hero sharpening its sword, sharpening its skills, sharpening its stamina. Yeah, just this is the training ground, the preparing for the big battle when you face the dragon. And a lot of times and how is this relatable to our own lives? Well, there's just going to be things in our lives that's going to cause suffering and chaos, things in our lives that are highly unpleasant to experience. And if we could perceive it as strength training, as a way to become the hero we were designed to become through uh, through almost like consciously embracing that which is out of our control that we must inevitably face. That part will bring forth character. And when I say character, I synonymize it with true love, patience, kindness, virtues like rejoicing in the truth, and all the other seven virtues that the Catholic faith has outlined, um, which I can't name off the top of my head. But those are all ways when we're dealing with faith, can only be revealed in the presence of fear. Without fear, then the presence of faith can't be strengthened. Because what is faith if there is no lack? There is no challenge that calls forth the existence of faith to stand its ground. In other words, if there's no fear and everything is going accordingly so, exactly as you think it, then there's no need for faith. But faith is hope for what is not yet in existence, but it's something we hope for. It's something that we believe in, and we act on that belief even while the outcome has not manifested yet. So that's faith. And when we are in fear, that is when our faith grows stronger. We have a choice in the matter to call forth faith in the face of fear. And so the same concept of the hero going into the dark forest is in play. The dark forest is the place to strengthen and cultivate our faith. Without the dark forest, our faith is but a mustard seed. And the dark forest is like the fertilizer by which the seed can grow. It actually strengthens in the dark forest. It's kind of paradoxical. I don't even know if paradoxical is a word. The paradox. And the darker the forest, the stronger the light. Yeah, because that's how faith works. Um, I hope that answers the question. Maybe, maybe not.
It does. I think it answers the question very effectively.